everybody out here on YouTube. It is I here, Beautiful Beauty. Very happy today to be doing product reviews. I've been sick for a very long time and I'm still having some residual leftover sinus issues. So yeah, my voice is never where it should be. You know, like sinus drainage and drippy, and it's disgust. You know what I mean? But anyhow, it is what it is. But I wanted to talk skincare today. I've been talking out here on my channel. I've been talking with everybody. I've been talking to my coworkers, my colleagues, my patients, my clients, my friends, my family, my everybody, my inner circle, all my beautiful YouTube subbies. I've been talking to everybody for the last few months now, since about roughly June. I started early this summer. And for the last several months, I've been doing what I call going back to basics with my skincare routine regime. And what I mean by that is I am going back to basics. I am going back to using products I used to use all the time. And at the time they worked for me. I loved them. And you know, for whatever reason, I just bought $100 billion worth of other products and started using other things, you know, just like everybody else does. So I'm going back to basics. I have been going back to things that I have used when I was a tween, I was a teen, mostly things when I was 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, you know, the fun years. You know what I mean? I'm going back to using these products. So this happens to be one of them. This is the Pond's like cold creamish type of product, so to speak. But this is the Pond's Moisturizer. And I mean, everybody has heard about the brand Pond's. I mean, OMG guys, okay? Literally, can you believe this? I do a lot of product research on brands and things like old school stuff, vintage brands, things that have been around forever. This brand, Pond's, I kid you not. Now, I have some vintage milk glass Pond's jars that I bought at the antique mall that originally the Pond's cold cream came in a very long time ago. But anyhow, this brand has been around since 1846, you guys. 1846. Do the math in my head, somewhere in between there. That's like roughly 170 or 171 years old or something like that. So OMG. So this brand's been around since 1846. It's like one of these tried and true brands. You know, I love to use brands like this. Anyhow, I'm going to show you the texture of it real quick here. And the cat has come to investigate. Okay, so and I get so sidetracked and so distracted, even though I'm trying not to. But let me show you the name of the product specifically here. This is the Pond's Dry Skin Cream. Now, this is the hydrating moisturizer. So it says it's rich, hydrating facial moisturizer. Basically, it's like a humectant facial moisturizer. And this size of jar is the 3.9 fluid ounces. Okay, I actually bought two of these, both the same size. Now, I had the option, I could have bought the larger size jar, but I just don't want to keep my jar that many months, you know, that I'm like digging around in. Now, rule of thumb here, word of advice, always sanitize, wash your hands before you go digging around in any skincare jars whatsoever, which I do. That's like a little pet peeve of mine, super clean hands and all that. So that's why I did not want to buy a larger size jars, because I did not want to let it sit around that long, you know, like extra months. So I opted to buy two of the smaller sizes. Now, one of the moisturizers I've totally blown through between June and now. We are in November. I mean, NOV, OMG. I cannot believe it. Where is the year going? Where has it gone? It is over. You know what I mean? Wow. Okay, so I'm going to show you the texture of it, but I love this stuff. I have very dry, sensitive skin. I love it. I love it. I love it. And like I said earlier, I wonder why I stopped using this product initially. It's like, why did I stop using it? Because I don't get any irritation. I don't get any redness. I don't get acne. I don't get breakouts. I don't get skin tightness. I don't get any side effect from the product. I love it. What I do get is hydration. I get moisturization. It's very emollient. It sticks with the skin, stays on the skin. And what I mean is that layer of moisture protection does not evaporate. It doesn't vanish. It doesn't go away. It really stays with me a very long time and does what I want it to do, which is hydrate, okay? And for me personally, I have dry, sensitive skin. That is what I look for in a moisturizer. I look for something that moisturizes, doesn't burn, doesn't sting, doesn't irritate, doesn't cause redness, and obviously doesn't cause breakout. So, you know, okay, here it is. It's in a jar. This stuff is economically cheap. It is affordable, you guys. You know, when I was 15, 16 years old, I would pop into my CVS, I would pop into my Walgreens, my Rite Aid, my Long's Drugs, my whatever, and buy this stuff. And, you know, even on a teenage budget, it's affordable. You know what I mean? It is an affordable product. So, and like I always say, and I've said this a bazillion times, I use some very, very, very high-end products. Very, very, you know, and I use things $500, $600, $700 per jar. And I also use things from the dollar store that cost $1. And then I use things from Walmart, Target, drugstore, Rite Aid, Long's, whatever. But what I'm saying is 97% of the time, I don't even share those very high-end products on here with you guys because I never want to obligate anybody. I don't want my beautiful subbies, my beautiful viewers, my friends, and my wonderful, wonderful, wonderful fans out here. I don't want anybody to feel obligated to buy very pricey products. So I take great enthusiasm in sharing products that are on the lower end, you know, that have a really nice price point that actually work. Because we're all in this together. Everybody can use these products, you know what I mean? So I love this stuff. And a lot of times, a lot of my clients and my patients and my friends and family and will ask why I don't share the higher end products. I don't feel to obligate people. You know what I mean? Like push something on somebody and say, hey, you got to go buy this for $507 a jar, $500 to $700 a jar. That's just so wrong. You know what I mean? It's just, okay. But anyhow, I want to show you the texture of this real quick. This is my second jar here. Been using it since about early June. And the smell. I like the smell of it. It has that classic smell. I mean, it's probably had that smell like forever as far as I can remember. And yeah, you know, let me know how long you've been using the Pond's brand. You know, I know people personally that have been using it since 1960. And I know people that have told me they've used it in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, you know, and all that, so forth. And, you know, they didn't just start using it, in, you know, in the 2000s like me. You know what I mean? But, yeah. So people have really been using this a very long time. And like I said, it's like 1846, ridiculous. So I want to show you the texture. I like the smell of it, what I was saying back to the smell. It's not super overpowering. It has that classic smell. The smell does diminish. And I have a scent sensitivity, so I have to talk about and mention fragrance, perfumey, odor, smells. I have to talk about those things. But it has a light, crisp, classic smell. I like the smell of it. Just going to show you the texture of it. Super hydrating. It's super rich. It's very moisturous. It's moisturizing. I love it. Love, love, love it. And I keep thinking I'm going to say something else. Like, what am I supposed to say? My videos, you guys, are unscripted. We are here in the moment. We are speaking to one another. We are, you know, we are loving each other. We are talking the talk. We're talking skincare. And my videos are always unscripted, unrehearsed, non-staged, because that's what my channel is all about, is the reality. I'm about the here and the now. I'm about reality. I'm about being a realist. I'm about telling the truth. I'm 100% honest. And, you know, that's the way my videos are, you know, and, you know, and nothing against all the affiliated and the sponsorships and the sponsored videos. But in all honesty, in this YouTube world, especially over the last 5 years, it has become very difficult to tell the difference between a heartfelt, truthful video versus a paid for, endorsed, sponsored, advertisement, affiliated, linked. Okay? You know what I'm talking about? It's very difficult to tell, you know what I mean, to tell the difference between it. But now it is becoming easier to tell the difference. You know, it's easier to tell. You know, you can just tell when something is a commercial or an advertisement. Okay, and you know what I'm talking about. And, you know, not talking smack about nobody or anything like that, but you know what I'm talking about. 90-something% of YouTube, unfortunately, over the last 5 years, has been infiltrated with people that are chasing the views, chasing the dollar signs, and simply don't care who's watching or who gets taken in. But, okay? So, anyhow, you guys, if you are anywhere, I mean, if you are 13 years old, you can use this product. If you are 20 years old, you could use this product. If you are 30, even if you're 40, if you're 50, if you're 60, if you're 70, and you're 80, or you're up in your 90s, you are 100, you could use this product. So this is not, it's not off limits to anybody. I love it. I spread it all over my face, my neck, my décolletage, my décolleté. It is very hydrating. And being that we are going now into the winter months, this is my second jar. So I've used just a touch out of this jar so far. A little bit goes a long way, baby. Okay. So I had to stop, take a big drink. Oh, sinus problems, no fun. But yeah, this is so hydrating. I love it. And it's affordable. It's doable. It's an every person product. You know what I mean? It's not like, ooh, you know, it's not like, you know, some of the 24 karat skincare products that are just so expensive. They're so unaffordable. And I know so many people, and I've used a lot of these products, you know, like Peter Thomas Roth and other brands and things like that, that are pricey, you know. And I've had so many people say, oh, well, gee, I wish I could buy that, or I wish I could afford that, you know. And then that's another reason why I really don't feature outrageously priced products, you know. I want to be real. I want to be honest. I want to be down to earth. And as me being in all the lines in the fields of work that I am in professionally, it's just honesty, honesty, honesty. Oh, honesty is always the best policy. And yeah, okay, I don't know where I get off on these little soapboxes, but anyhow, like I said, it's all about the reality. And that goes back to, that's why I am Real Beautiful Beauty, because it's all realistic, it's all reality, it's all truthful, it's all honest, you know. No smoke screens, no fake mirrors, no facades or any of that stuff. Okay, guys, take care. Much love. Let me know, do you use this product? Do you? I love you guys. Take care. Bye now.